What's up there, boys? Me again, Dave, and Turnings by Turner. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad you watched that video, me again, Dave, because I was floored too by doing it. Honestly, man, like you can go pick up one of those for under $50 with a battery and a charger and go and do some work. I was thoroughly impressed, and I know it was brushless versus brushed, but I thought that it was a pretty fair comparison because I was going more on price and brand name versus Hyper Tough, which is a brand name nowadays. What's up, construction cronies? Hope you're doing well. Your average tradesman, what's going on, brother? Let me pop you in on the blue wrenchage. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. Dick Skinners, what's going on, brother? Haven't seen you in a while. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you popping in. What's good on your end, man? Everything good? Me again, Dave. Yeah, but honestly, I've been more and more impressed with Hyper Tough the more I use it. Not much work, mostly. Making money by a couple 100 acres of land. Nice. You got a tree service, right? If I'm not mistaken. Just got back to town for a few days. Lots of our out of town jobs. Gotcha. Michael, what's going on, brother? Sorry, this is not a salute of any kind. This is to get my camera to stop following me. Not much work. The roofing and siding has slowed down. I thought summertime would be big tree service. Bought land that Universal Studios is going to buy. Nice. Good job, man. Carlos, what's going on? Oh, just work. That's pretty much life, brother. Work and kids and sleep and what are you into? Good to see you, Carlos. Hope you're having a good week. Telling you what, these Monday live streams are popping. James Mall in the house. What's going on, brother? Cleaning. I've done cleaning, indoor, outdoor. What's going on there, Chem Spore? Both. Awesome. I've been there, done that. I worked as a janitor for Duquesne University for a while, and it was not a bad gig. Let's go build a tiny house in Home Depot and see if they notice. I saw that the other day. And it was funny because it's like they're mad at the kids or guys or whatever. And it's like, well, no one stopped them, so. But cheers to those who are drinking. I have black tea tonight with a little bit of peach. It's sparkling. And yeah. There we go. Cheers with the beers. Which I don't have, but you know. If I could get those thumbs up, I'd highly appreciate it. Looking to build a kit for your stepson. Thank you. Very good week. How's your day? Also, a work vehicle. What do you prefer? Audubon Dan, what's up, brother? Cheers. I would say it depends on your budget and what you're trying to go for. Are you going for a sparkling black tea? I'm a changed man, brother. Michael, it depends on your budget and, what brand you want to go for. So in terms of work vehicle, I do like I like my work van. It's just a Chevy 2500. It's not super long, but fairly big, and I got the it's gonna do it again. I got the there we go. I got shelving units in there and stuff, and it's set up pretty nice. And I've worked out of a pickup truck, and I didn't mind that either. It's just a cap on there. Um, Both have their advantages and disadvantages. Nice crew we got going in here. And I will say, if I do this, what does that do? Does that, okay. Michael, in terms of tools, I know the Metabo HTP or HPT, they've been throwing those on sales a lot at Lowe's, and I really like them. You could actually get a nice, the triple hammer impact and hammer drill. What are your thoughts on deck systems? I've never used them for a truck bed, I guess is what you're saying. I'm sure they have them for vans also, but they make a lot of sense. It depends what you do. I see a lot of like carpenters and stuff using the deck type systems. Boop. I thought that would pin it to the bottom of the screen because I don't know how to. BW's Electronics, how's it going? You still at work? Yeah, if you have a truck, I would definitely recommend. I think they even make one where it has drawers and then you just pull out the top. But I mean, go on YouTube and look it up. There's a lot of plans to build your own. Um, and a lot of guys, like if you have a truck and if you have the time, you could probably make a very cool system. Just depends if you want it to be an open top or, whatever. Built one a few years ago. It was all right. Thinking of getting a deck system. You're wandering on me. I talk with my hands too much. That's the problem. Good to see you, Junk from work. Hope you're doing well up there in Canada land. There we go. That's a little better. In a van down by the river. What's going on, Mike Hodge? I hope I talked to Jessica. I hope she reached out to you, and hopefully your little thing's on its way. Construction cronies, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 20 Canadian dollars. That's awesome. Very much appreciated, brother. Uh, let's see. I picked up 2 cordless Bosch Bulldogs today. Bear tool. Whoa, dude! I need to follow you around for like 2 weeks. I'd probably lose all my money, but I could use $5 American. $106 garden hose nozzle. Is that a joke or is that for reals? Design? No, it was designed by Ocean Gate. They're pretty good at letting the water out in and then out. Is that too soon? I've actually, I've been up on that Ocean Gate thing, and never too soon. Is there gold in that garden hose? I have a lot to unpack there. I spent all weekend getting into like subs and stuff, but because I really don't ever take the time until something like catastrophic happens. And I'm like, maybe I should look into that. Mm. How many do you need? Those Bosch Bulldogs last forever, for the most part. I personally did not take a new job. I did go for a interview today. Everyday carry, like I always carry a light marker and fast back at work. So to be honest with you, I hate things on me or in my pockets. So um I did a video a while ago. I'm sure you saw it, but I kind of like these. So like these are always not too far from me at work, and when I get whatever I need, um, I grab some tools and go. But a knife is probably a great thing to carry with you. Even just like a Leatherman has gotten me out of many situations. Uh, so, in far as everyday carry, I don't do too much of that. Like, I just hate things in my pockets and on belts. I don't wear belts. So I'm so fat, everything just keeps it up. I did some deep dive stuff into subs and deep sea life. It was pretty not entertaining. It was sad, but I love people trying to explore new things, or not new things, but explore materials. And I think after the first successful dive, I probably would have called that good enough. Or whichever one that they got all the 8K camera work. And then, yeah, maybe like build another one. But yeah, I went for a job interview today. Not interview, just kind of like a sit down, see what it was all about for a plumbing company. And I mean, obviously, lots of good. Uh, the only downside is right now I get compensated pretty well. I just hate the work. So, but I don't do like a lot of overtime. I don't have on call. And that helps me be home with the kids, which to me is pretty important. It would be both. And they do commercial, residential, and they do plumbing and HVAC. Long standing company in my area. Um, and, I could get certified as a master plumber or hop over to HVAC. But as we were talking, they said I'd be more on the service end and could probably go for master plumber after a while and stuff like that. It's, I think, 4 years of school. Classes are like 2 nights a week. So, I'm just seeing what's out there. The other big option is just going out on, um, start doing side jobs again, building up a clientele list. And then if that picks off, then go and do it myself. So, only sub I know is Sub Sandwich. It's cheap, like to make 10 million a pop and replace it every time. Like you're a billionaire, use your head. Exactly. Look at me again, Dave, and BW's got some funny things there. I was thinking about getting a job on a fishing boat, working as a master. I agree, Turner. Like, even if that job isn't for me, obviously I went today. I'm still pondering it, but it's also a decision between my wife and I to see if that fits best for our schedule and our life. But it's always good to get out there, see what's available. See, on call is hard. I really don't mind it. It's just I honestly think um I don't love it, but I think for a long time at my old job at apartment maintenance, I for a long time I was by myself and there's another guy. So there's just two people on call. So we just rotate weekly. When you're on call, you can't do anything. You got to be prepared for, 1, 2, 3 in the morning phone calls. And it just that's the part that sucks. Charger that will last me till I'm in the ground. I don't doubt that, man. You're like the drywall god on TikTok. I'm surprised you've only gone through one Hilti. See, but like you're a type of construction worker that can be using Hilti just because of the work you do. A lot of times here it for guys like me wouldn't make sense at all. Although I did have their 12-volt lineup for a while and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I'd say that 12-volt impact's probably one of my more favorite impacts, might be in my top 10 all time. But they're awesome. Apartment maintenance can definitely wear down the soul and crush it. I really enjoy the work. I just I really don't enjoy the renters anymore. When I started, it went to like super nice people to just you are there to fix something and you give your opinion, and if they don't like it, they're going to give theirs and tell you what's wrong, and that's what you need to do. And then you say, okay, then show me. You do it. Like trading cards these days. I don't know. I mean, Miss Carol, Jamie, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Um, I'm trying to keep up. I'm a little off my game. I'm sorry. Um, oh yes, me again. Have a couple sets already. New guys use them. $1,000 for impact drywall. Yeah, it stuff's expensive, man. Um, I would love to do the plumbing gig. I have a feeling I won't, but it's an opportunity. Um, maybe something I could find a business closer and or because that's the other thing. I mean, I just bought my truck. Uh, I would have to use it. They reimbursed you, but you have to drive to there and then your reimbursements start. So that's like a half an hour drive, if not more, every day just to get there and get home. And then the abuse that, honestly doing work does to your vehicle, as opposed to right now, I just beat the crap out of my work van. Um, and I mean, my work van, I got it with maybe 30,000 miles like a year and a half ago, and I almost have 60,000 on it now. Garden hose nozzle, snappy prices. Yeah, it doesn't use enough filter. I wonder if that's where tactic strikes were coming from. 450 miles this weekend and 460 and 3 stops to repairs. Wait, 450 miles this weekend in the in the 460. I did read on your Instagram carburetor needs adjusted for your next trip. So was that the issue or was it different things? I did hear the sound system that you put in. Jeremy, what's going on? Mixed Mowers. How are you doing, brother? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well also. I appreciate you stopping in. If you guys could hit the thumbs up, that would be awesome. I'll give you that blue wrench. Good, good, very good, Jeremy. All's good. Nice. Good to see you. Oh, it's far worse. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm driving anyway. Carb stuff comes in tomorrow. There you go. In low income property, and everyone wants everything for free. Yeah, I mean, well, or like, what's up, WCSD? How's it going? Thank you for joining us. Hope you're having a good Monday night. Even like non-low income, like my biggest thing was these people think they're paying for the repairs. It's like you're not. We do fix it for free. So yeah, it's like they think that they have to pay. I mean, obviously, there's this one on call I had. It was near Thanksgiving time, and it was a building that Nick Menard, what's going on? Um, Again, that's not a sign. It's to get I talk with my hands. But anyways, what had happened was I go out on call. It's probably 12 or 1 in the morning. Someone called, said the laundry room has water just pouring in from the ceiling. So I'm investigating. I shut the water off to the building. I'm looking up at the ceiling. It's all wet up there, but like I turn it back on and I'm looking at the pipes. It's coming down, but like there's no pipe burst or disconnected or anything. So then I go up to the first floor apartments and I'm thinking maybe it's under a sink or something. And I'm looking and I get to the last apartment and I go into this lady's kitchen and she had so many dishes in the kitchen sink, and she had the faucet on, running, probably for like 3 hours. That was something that we won't pay for. Luckily, I mean, through the ceiling, I guess there was already a hole in the ceiling. I didn't cut one. I think it actually might have knocked all the plaster off. So that's a repair. And then usually for like a flood or something, we would shop vac that up. But I just took a shop vac up and said, "Here you go." So I couldn't get that. What's ever get TP'd? Is that what we're talking about? I am not in Florida. I am in Pittsburgh, PA. Wait, what are we talking about here? Yeah, they just want controversy for views. It's certainly not for their personalities. Nickman, yeah, I said, "What's up, Nick? How's it going?" Um, so, tip for repairs? Yes, oh yeah, people would, especially if you did a repair on call, people would always offer you a beer or something. Obviously, I never took one, but sometimes I'd stay and chat it up. And they would offer money, and I'd reject it, obviously, because that's just the right thing to do. Um, but sometimes they would just shove it at you, or you'd have the old lady that just shoves it into your pocket. That happened more times than I could count. A new rigid right angle impact on IG, very impressive. 950 inch-pounds. Heck yeah, brother. In fact, I think you're the first one, or to me, you're the first one I saw do the big rigid half-inch impact. A year, two, three, might have been a long time ago, but that's awesome, man. As you guys could tell, I've slowed up on the videos a little bit. I do have them. I do have some to come out. I just thought you guys needed a break from my beautiful face and voice for a while. I apologize if that air conditioner is, I just want to punch it sometimes. I will have to check it out as well. I try to entertain there without doing nasty insults. All right, see you, your average tradesman. Have a good night. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. I don't know. There's a lot of new personalities on the YouTube and stuff now, and it is what it is. And I don't agree with all of them, but everyone has a right to say what they want to say. 3.5-inch outdoor screw, 2 amp hour battery, no problem. That's a good deal right there. Honestly, I love right angle impacts. I just cannot, for me, in my industry, find a useful purpose for it. The heck is that? Washer doing laundry. No overdrive. It's not terrible on the highway. How was Ford Takeover? Was that fun? What is this from? 19mm, but I don't remember. I don't know where that came from. I did get this. Thought this was pretty cool. It's a chuck adapter for a 3/8 impact. Got the stuff right there. I really don't want to pull that off right now. Yeah, it's not a bad color. I don't know if they have different colors. This is the only one I saw. I think it was like $8 or $9. Definitely never doing it again alone. Uh-oh. So did you like know anyone there, or was it just all randoms? Sorry for the cough. I didn't know it was coming. Oh, for sakes. Weirdest adapter I sell is a SDS to I actually saw one of those on and I remember years ago, ABD, joking with you about using an SDS like that. And we knew the hammering wouldn't be anything capable to what you needed, but I saw a video recently. I think it might have been that guy on YouTube that does those like shorts about the Chinese tool companies where like they'll like thread a tap in and then like just break it off, and then their tool comes in and he does I forget the name of the feller, but he's got some funny content on there. I might buy one just, for fun. See how that acts. I don't even know why I really bought this. I have a 3/8 impact, and I figured maybe just there's really no use to it for me. Because if you're going to sink lags, you could just put a socket on it. But I've got a Bosch adapter like that. Well, aren't we fancy? And you probably bought 20 of them for like $1. Sold a Bosch SDS right angle adapter for about $200. Wow. I have a most of you have seen it. Yeah, it's still in here. Now, I have probably the best right angle adapter. And I mean, this should sell for like at least what, 400. And this is Black & Decker. Might get about 2 uses out of it. This thing's pretty cool though. Made in USA. It's a 3/8 drive. I'm just reading right off of it. Works. It's so bulky though. I obviously have the little DeWalt one, which works fantastic. Love that thing. Yeah, I forgot about these. See, guys, you gotta get my ass in gear and tell me stop buying tools and showing them and start making the videos on them. I don't care what anyone says. A small pair of vice grips does come in handy. I can't see entire Lay's comment due to the heart icon in the lower right of the phone screen. What gives with that? I don't know. I don't know if people can do that. I don't know if YouTube does it. But I also noticed in my comment section, the names have changed again. I don't know why they do it randomly. So, like, instead of it being me again, Dave, or something like that, it's like me again, Dave, 1863 99er 219. You know, just on wedge anchors with one tool. Yeah, it's actually not bad. Also, just have a 1/2 inch. I see these things. I know Crescent's Apex tools, but I actually still like a lot of what they make. I do. And this is just nice. Like, again, you get one of these small bags. Just goes right in the side there. And that's definitely enough to, I work with a lot of stubborn bolts and stuff also on certain things. And that's enough to at least lock on and crank on it. Or lock on and smash it with a hammer. Dano's Toolbox, what's going on, brother? 2, no returns. Just one, that SDS adapter I got at Menards. They're around $38, I think. Man, I need to see a Menards one day. You guys make me jealous. If it does grippy, latchy, holdy things, they're good for me. Absolutely. Living the dream, living the nightmare. Wouldn't have you any other way, man. Hope you're doing well also. I don't have actually Dano's helped me do a little research into some ratchets and stuff. Stupid me, I asked Junk from work, and he referenced me in 0.2 seconds in Dano's way, and I was like, crap, you're right. I'm glad you're doing well. You meet all these people and stuff, and then you just kind of, you're like, yes, he's the expert. The house resident expert. I got this at Tractor Supply. Little Lufkin Crescent 8-footer. But it's got like that night vision. Which these little 8-footers and 6-footers and stuff, minus the Milwaukee one because it's gay, they come in handy also. Even Audubon Dan and me again, Dave, will enjoy this one, but the Sharp one, pretty good. It's a 6-footer. It's got a oh, look at that standout. Oh, dropped it. Probably about 6 feet. That's 32 inches. This is 3 feet. Still standing. 40. Still standing. 42. It's going. It's gonna go, fellas. 44. There we go. Audubon Dan crushes it on Instagram. I always tell people I'm so proud of his page. He's got like well over 100,000 followers on there. Content just, I feel like it's automatic from you. Just I didn't, and I wasn't talking about the people that use Milwaukee. I just said Milwaukee is a little bit gay. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I picked up the night eyes at TSC too. I'm BW Electronic. I'm a toolaholic. See, yes. I go to that bin. I think the vice grips were I lost those now. Have no clue where I put them. Right in front of me where I left them, of course, but these were $5, $4.99. I believe this was $8, and I believe this one was also $4.99 or $5.99. I think this is a pretty tricky little. The reason I got it was trim, pulling trim off the wall. It has a very nice angulage for just that. But that's just me. The angle, the dangle. Yes, they do. I actually, so like I said, I'm a big fan of the Crescent. I like a lot of their stuff that they have. Like the grip zone pliers, the ratcheting uh, uh, pipe wrench. Yeah, a little flat bar is awesome. This is really cool. Like just as a handyman or whatever, for just general stuff, getting one of these, filling it up with little things like that, you can take care of some good business. Depending on what you do, but yeah, you can do good things there with said stuff. I say this all the time, but I miss Stanley and Walmart. Stiletto. Well, is Stiletto made by Milwaukee, owned by TTI? I got to get a video up of my latest haul. I got a great deal on some cool Herbrand tools. Nice. That bar would work well over a quarter round. Heck yes. I did not know Stiletto is made by Milwaukee. You have a Martinez hammer, right? Are they worth it? Who are they made by? Or is it just Martinez? Who did I see recently? They went into the headquarters of Milwaukee, and I was like, is that Milwaukee or Google? Is this a tool company, or what are we doing here? About anything Crescent. I agree, man. I think Crescent is priced right in Home Depot. And I'll be honest, I have not enjoyed channel locks in a long time. I think they've cut down the quality of their tools. I could be crazy. In fact, I know I'm crazy, but that's my opinion of the matter. And I kind of like, I know they're USA made, But what Crescent has in Home Depot, as opposed, I don't know. I like it. Haltifers. Is that German? German. Haltifers. That's cool that he still designs them. So he sold out and still gets to design his product. That would be a dream come true. Nice. There you go. Lunch bags and pencil boxes. Pencil boxes are actually pretty good. I've never used the lunch bag method, but I completely trust that. For $1 to $2 all day long. Store glass cases work for small electronic screwdriver kits. Gotcha. So for like glasses. Is Swedish, okay? Owns Johnson Level. Tool bag clothing companies. See, I don't follow. There's so much buying and selling of tool brands. It's hard for a feller to follow all that going on. I hopped on the computer today and tried to MS-DOS my way to Windows, but Windows just opened up automatically. So that's where I'm at in life. It is what it is, I guess. I'm a bit behind on things. Or the best was an argument the other day. Watch out, Apex wants to own they do own everything. They own a lot. They do. But I don't mind it. I'm to the point where I'm not brand loyal and kind of just use whatever works for me. Obviously, I have my favorites, but what we got going on here is a lot of stuff, but got a Phillips head into a screw. Then we got the crescents here. Let's see if we can't see what kind of clampage down we get on this. If I go, that's righty touch. See, everything, it's like plumbing. Sometimes you're just upside down. All right, this is going to be a good lock. Oh, it's working. I've been wanting to do this for 3 live streams. Couldn't get a flathead to do it. In a pinch, this is a great method. Great to get tennis elbow. You could also, you could float them on top end. Come on. Like so. Just work itself out there. Not too shabby. I like it. It's good. Good stuff. Sorry, I've been wanting to do this for 3 live streams. This screw just, I don't want to take it out. I've just been fiddling around with it. Stanley Black & Decker buys brands and then kills them. I love them some of the time, but really they've destroyed a lot of. Like, I want to know, how come Black & Decker has its name there, but their tools are the crappiest? Well, I just, Christ's sakes, I know what to do with this now. All right, we got the Weehaw here. Best kit in the world. Got our little ratchet. Got a Phillips head. Sorry for torturing you guys like this. It's just, they are. I'm not going to lie, though. Their Impact for like $50 is actually a good tool. All right, let's see. Drive it all the way down here. I need some of those Gerber bits. Where are those at? Did you guys see my fish? I can just splash me everywhere. Or grabber. Me again, Dave. Exactly. They killed Porter Cable. Who still has tools out there. But, I love Black & Decker. Disney killed Star Wars. Can't disagree there. Of course, Disney kind of ruins a lot of things for. Wait, which way am I going here? No. Wait. I don't have the strength. Yeah, we do. Come on. Here we go. What a great little ratchet, So, me again, Dave, I will say, if you're still in here, which I think you are because you commented fairly recently, the one content creator that kind of gets on your nerves a little bit, I do agree with him on one thing, and one thing I have tried to say on my channel, especially with, I got the blue Terminator kit, and I gotta say, it's just a great kit all around. I like it. But drills really are an amazing tool, and I've always been a fan of them, and I do probably use them a lot more than impacts, just because I like the clutch, the feel of feeling what you're doing, if that makes any sense. So on that aspect, I agree with him there. For the large switch, yes, especially on such a tiny ratchet. I haven't had any other ones of their ratchets, but for how tiny that ratchet is, the switch is perfect. And not only that, it's not like poking out, protruding or anything like that. It sits pretty level with the design. I mean, it comes up a little bit, but as you guys can see in the just nice. So there. If any of you guys watch TikTok and see wonderful Brad's workbench on there, always makes me jealous because he's got big fat lipperin. I'll be right back in el momento. Uno momento, por favor. So I want to preface this by saying, screw Boston. That being said, I've had my first Sam Adams, and it was the porch rocker, and I loved it. Oh no! I've always wanted to try the Hazet. Is it Hazet? Hazet? I guess you can't really tell me in the chats. I think it's Hazet. You turned me on to them, ABD. I'm going to hold you to that one. Just kidding, man. So you would say the Weehaw? What about Weira? Who makes Weira? Why is there a Weira and a Weehaw? I get confused all the time when I see those brands. You guys ever try to like get into like a weird spot and you just start like, oh, this one's gonna be a little son of a gun here. We'll use this. Ugh, these Bosch are powerful. The magnet in there is just incredible. But what you do is you get your long bit, and then you get another bit holder, and you get another bit holder, and you get another bit holder, like so. Then you add like 10 more of these, and then you get your bit on there, and then it gives you some flexibility. And Weir has been pretty solid for me. And you can you have a pretty good floatage of hitting something. And to be honest with you, a few times, yes, these have exploded on me, but for the most part, I've had a lot of success. Pete's Workshop, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a good Monday. Thank you for joining us. I swear I've given you a blue wrench, but I guess I have not. Let me pop one of those on to you there. If you guys haven't, go check out Pete's Workshop's channel and go get subscribed. I have TikTok on my company phone. Tickety talk. Monday, not a good day. Did you get that? What was the one I just saw that had? It wasn't a filtration system. Did you get that all sorted out, or are you still working on that? Refresh my memory. Competitive German brands. German was competitive with the world at one time. I think they cooled down a little bit. I guess Germany. I said German. It happens sometimes. What's insane about TikTok on a company? Did I miss something here? I use drill drivers more than impacts, most definitely. Well, maybe 50-50, depending on what's handier at the time. Yeah, I refuse to put TikTok on my phone. I don't want China seeing what I am up to. Um, yeah, I feel like China just sees us anyways, but I definitely understand avoiding more exposure. Haven't replaced water softener tank. Well, at least you got the fix on it, or the pass, did like a pass bypass on it. So you saying work has you have TikTok on your phone, or you download TikTok on your company phone? Nice. The Milwaukee Cucks will be coming in out in droves. Now, I mean, there are Milwaukee tools I've enjoyed, and a few are at the top of my list on things, and nothing touches the M12 lineup. DeWalt's not too bad though. I liked the DeWalt 12 volt, and if you want to go, actually, I don't know if Mike Benussi's still in here, but the skill stuff is not bad at all for if you're doing homeowner stuff. It's pretty inexpensive. Even the 12 volt stuff. Yeah, M12 volts are. I talk a lot of crap on that, but company phone, not my personal phone. I got you. Good for you, man. Um, the M12 tools are great, but I really do like the DeWalt lineup. The thing that I was a little disappointed with is the Skill 12 volt circ saw and the M12 both cut like my old Ryobi 18 volt, you know. Of course, put 4 amp hour, 6 amp hour batteries on them, but they cut great. The DeWalt one, I put a 4 amp hour battery on it, and it just wouldn't cut well. It would constantly stall. The blade was not installed backwards, but yeah, I just did not like it. But all the other tools, the impact, the hammer drill, I liked the whole collection. So there's that. Does anyone in here use Cobalt tools, cordless tools? Before you know it, at least it seems easier to stop on YouTube. I do like that YouTube has shorts now. I get carried away in those sometimes, but at least you could pop out of it. All of it's kind of addicting and in the dumbest ways possible. But um, I think like on TikTok, the whole reason you watch is you see a video and you're like, I can't see, there's nothing could stop or top this stupidity. Then you come to a maintenance man stream. But no, then you scroll to the next video and it's even worse. And then the next one's even worse. And there'll be like a nice heartwarming one. And then another one that's just, I don't know. Uh-oh, ABD, them fighting words. Only if you allow it, because I can watch TikTok and then not even hop in that app for a good week or two. And that's really, I mean, I'm not on social media a lot other than posting my own stuff. I just don't have the time for it. Toolaholic. I gotta ask, do you like your Cobalt stuff? The stuff I've used so far, both cordless and I'll preface this by saying I understand Ryobi is not the best either. And I use it and I do love Ryobi tools. And I'm sure Cobalt takes the cake maybe between the two. But still, I'm not sure. You know, I still think Ryobi for most people is the best bang for your buck. And I say that mostly because they have so many deals of free batteries, get a tool, free batteries. The prices have climbed a bit on those. But still, what I'm saying is you can, in 5 years, make a little kit of your old stuff, get some new stuff, and kind of refresh your arsenal, so to speak. So, I mean, that's kind of what I've done. I sold most of my blue stuff, actually. I have to send Makita repairs down south now. They cut back big time. There's definitely has to be something going on with that Makita brand, though. Guys, I'm the maintenance man, and I am also a toolaholic, but mostly cheap toolaholic. I have green, red, and yellow tools. Lately, I've been reaching for the yellow ones. I like the trigger feel better, but daily driver is green with a compact battery. I gotta say, I've been a fan of people who can diversify tools. I understand the convenience of being loyal to one lineup and how much easier it is. But in all honesty, like, I mean, most good tradespeople I know have a whole bunch of random different tool companies. So, um, I don't know. That's just my perspective. I think if you stick to one brand, that's great. That's what you like. I guess I just don't like being pigeonholed. I haven't used it too much. Did work good though. Haven't gotten any of the Cobalt XTR yet. Now the green tool, is it the Metabo or Makita? Makita's blue, I guess. So, or is it Ryobi? Because that would be like so the reason why I like Ryobi is just I don't have big hands. Stop. Hitachi is green, yes, and Ryobi. I'm assuming Hitachi is what he's talking. Well, Metabo HPT, which is Hitachi or Hitachi, whatever. Um, but I like the bigger feel of the Ryobi, the clunkiness, I guess. But they've cut down on the size of their tools, and they all break absolutely. They sell a ton. You get more bang for your buck. They do all break, that's true. Minus Ryobi. Trying to think if I've had a Ryobi fail. I have yet to have a Ryobi battery that was not NiCad fail. Oh yeah, my first Ryobi blue hammer drill. I burnt that up, and eventually it stopped hammering. Still worked as a drill, but you know. Um, I think that might be it. My first blue recip saw, but that took years of abuse. So, what are you thinking about, James? Yes, I guess you're right there, Dave. I'm a little colorblind on my blues and greens. Um, I still don't understand why Ryobi had to change. I didn't think they looked like Makita. It sucks when Milwaukee breaks. I don't know. Yeah, I always thought Ryobi fit in my hands better. Um, and like I said, I do like the Milwaukee M12 lineup, but I hate the batteries. I hate their torpedo batteries. They're the only torpedo batteries that I've ever have constantly slip out. Um, could be from a couple years of use or a couple months, but you know what's going on. SLR, how's it going? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Cobalt or Rigid? Rigid's a good brand. Um, I will say Cobalt's batteries are a pretty good deal. So, got a bunch of the blue Ryobi tools, but no batteries. Well, they work with well, I don't know if you have the older, because they did make those in like 12.4 volts and 14.4. I think they might even had like a 16 volt before they went to 18. But yeah, man, Rigid. Let me find it here real quick. If it's So you guys know this from my tool test, but this is the 3-speed brushless. This thing is a monster. It's a great tool. The hammer drill that came with it is around here somewhere, but also really good tool. The only thing I don't like about Rigid in Milwaukee are the batteries always suck. Over time, they get like these melting stuff. There's not even dirt on this battery. And then they're hard to get in and out eventually over time. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's from use or what, but They just crud up in certain places. And I've done this before, but Ryobi's batteries are superior design. I don't have a Ryobi in here, but A, all your bits and pieces go up like a torpedo style. And B, you can see all around the battery they have like a fall zone, right? So it's slanted going down the side, so dirt just kind of rolls off. You still get dirt in here sometimes and stuff, but these components are all good to go. When you look at a Rigid or a Milwaukee, they're flat. They have a lot of, it doesn't seem like a lot of surface, but it is. And dirt, because the batteries aren't the tightest, but dirt, dust, and grime get in there. And your components, yeah, they're in the back, but still, like I said, it's flat. I guess they're getting a little better. But that's always, Milwaukee's are like a brick with a big catch zone. That's just my personal opinion. I did a video on it a while ago. Maybe I'll link it in the comments after the section, but every time I pick up either the Flex 9 back driver with a battery on it, I set it back down, say, nope, too heavy. I did buy the grinder and light. How do those work out for you? I am going to buy something in the Impact to test it out. Not the $99 one, but the one that's a little more expensive. I think there's just a little too many bells and whistles on it, and depending on what, like for me, it's just too expensive of a tool line to get into. So I had brand new Rigid vac where the battery got stuck. Used some silicone spray on them. That's a good idea. But still, doesn't that catch like more dirt or, got the Hyper Tough cordless circular saw after watching a review on it. Performed well for me this past weekend, but tossed the blade for, Diablo. Got 2 amp hour battery. And check out sometimes, when you go to their like outdoor tools, that's in my Walmarts at least. That is where the 4 amp hour batteries are, and that makes a huge difference on that saw. But the Diablo blade and the 4 amp hour battery on that, and that thing does some work. 6.5 inches, and I really like that it has the dust chute go out the side. A lot of these newer ones have like the chute where you can hook up the vacuum, but it's like, the stuff I do a lot of, I'd cut outside, so I'm glad that performed well, and I'm glad the video helped out. They go with 2 batteries charger I got for less than $100, 2.5 amp bag, and 2 chargers. One charger is $20, I think. Toolaholic. I thought I was bad, but I realize I'm doing all right. I actually do have a Ryobi tool here. So here's what I mean by the droppage zone here. You can see both the tools and the batteries have this like fall zone. Plus, that the components go up there. So this is a saw that's been used to chisel up floors and tile and stuff. And yeah, there's some dirt in there for sure, but I mean, look at how clean it is in there. And then look at, the tool itself as a whole has taken some good abuse. And I love the battery design and the slope to it compared to just, yes, this has a little bit of a slope, but the battery really doesn't. So, that's my opinion. I use my Ryobi grinder. Now I'm still here on phone with work. There you go. Thank you for still being here. I appreciate that. Got to grind, smooth out the tabs on the tool side for the rigid battery to fit some tight. See, that's ridiculous there, right? Light's okay. That's not a good vote of confidence there. If I had to nitpick, I'm not a fan of the dual tab. Yes. Their runtime is good, and it's the same with the rigid. You got the dual tab here, and it just gets fidgety, and sometimes it goes in crooked and stuff, and it actually will sit like that. It's like you really got to pay attention. But these max output batteries, I mean, I really, really like this rigid impact. It's a good tool. And the runtime is phenomenal on Milwaukee. But even these Ryobi, the high performance, ones, they've been great too. I mean, I have my kids' Power Wheels hooked up to the Ryobis. And I don't know if you guys know, but there's actually a governor on Power Wheels. So you could take that off. I had it off, and then my youngest started driving it, put it back on. It still flies. But once I take that governor off, when he hits the gas, the front end picks up. And I have a 6 amp hour high performance, and it's awesome. What I'm going to pick up next time, Hyper Tough tools are really underrated. If you need backup tools for the cheap, 100%. A lot of people take my Hyper Tough tool videos as like pushing it out there to use every day, get abused every day. It's a great, I would buy it over, and I like TTI tools, but I'd buy it over Heart any day of the week for at-home projects. I love the little 12-volt brushless impact and drill I bought. And their hammer drill, it's big and clunky, but it performs well. And that's just, be for like your, I wouldn't say typical homeowner. I'd say like above, and then like, a lot of people frown upon DIY, but there's a lot of people, DIY guys out there that do amazing things. Just my thoughts on that. I do find it weird that Flex has 2.5 amp hour batteries. The Hercules also has that, the Hercules brand. That's another good impact. This guy, that's on auto. This is it's another good tool, and I love the tri-beam. One of my favorite just regular hammer drills was, I believe it was the 5th gen rigid hammer drill with the ring light on the end of it. I really liked that. Let's say it together. I'm BW's Electronics, and I'm a toolaholic. I guess if I had a Menards and stuff around me, I would be spending a lot of money also. out of curiosity, do you troll me also? Because I'm really not bright enough to figure that out. Yes, throw away the stock battery chargers, buy the fast charger. Fast chargers like I'm a compulsive crap collector. You got some really cool stuff though. Um, you at least have a good eye for what you're buying, as opposed to me that sees old and buys it. And man, I don't know where they are. I do have some cool things here. If you guys will allow me a moment to grab them. Yeah, I mean, like with Hyper Tough, the plastic's cheap. The you know, like the screw and nut that holds saw blades on are a little thinner, smaller, but also for the work that they do, they'll hold up just fine. I'll be right back if I can find them. It might be right here. I don't know. No, not right there. All right, Dana's toolbox might or might not be able to enlighten me. Truth is, I'm getting everything for when I retire. If I get desperate, I could sell some for more than I pay. Absolutely, yeah. Um, so I understand these handles. You can still buy them. So here we have a older Ward's Master linesman. But if you go in on the handle, I'll try to get this the best I can. Let me see. So it says M. Klein and Sons, Chicago, USA. So I guess my question is, did they partner with them back then? Because I also bought these Ideal linesmen, which are really cool, actually. Nice cross hatching teeth. Cool crimper there, and then your cutters are down here. Might be hard to read, but Ideal. And this is in Chicago also, but the handles, once again, M. Klein and Sons, Chicago, USA. Some people buy stock, some people buy tools. Ugh. This is like gold. They are replacement handles. I was thinking replacement and or like early like insulated, because a lot of these back then would, I can't even get these off, but a lot of them back then, like a pair of linesmen like this, wouldn't even have a rubber grip on them. Okay, yeah, I've actually, I know you can still buy them. Here, I can't pull them off. It moves a little bit, but I just can't pull it off. But it does not say M. Klein and Sons. It just says Klein. Then it's like 4-92. Vintage hammers, exactly. The best. I really like these Ideal ones, though. But the Wards Masters aren't bad either. They got a nice feel. They're just a little... I mean, if you think about, these are kind of what the high leverage plier handles look like now, as opposed to the Ideal. Just have long handles. So they're still cool tools, though. I thought they were neat. Something to pick up. 59% off is great if you're going to resell them. Otherwise, yeah, there could be a looming issue. But yeah, I thought those were neat. And again, the Wards Master stuff I keep enjoying. But I will say, if you're going to have a pair of linesmen, I definitely like crimpers and cutters. So, although if I were to design this, the cutters would be moved up and the crimpers would be moved down. Although I'm not sure. I don't know. All right, Mr. Camera. Up here just a little bit. No. Okay. Stop you there. Halt. Thank you. They are pretty cool, I think, in my book. I don't have a book. I just said that. So, the big question is, what are you guys doing for 4th of July weekend? You still running life? Still, I'm a bit slow. Lines would go up to $54. I'm not a big fan of Milwaukee hand tools. Just my opinion. But I just think they're overpriced for what they are. That's where the Crescents, man. Crescents come in, do good things. Oh. Me again, Dave. Definitely had some drinking nights together on live streams. I cut back a little bit. Shower Man, Dick Skinner. I haven't, you know who I haven't seen in forever also is String Bean. String Bean, I think. Yeah. He had the like wavy guy, green wavy guy. I wonder if he's still around. I drink a little less. I drink the black tea. Sparkling. Trader Joe's. This stuff really wasn't that bad. Party at Dave's house on the 4th. I'll be there if I can get down there. $27 a share, split now around $480 over twice what Tesla is at. Guys, seen some shorts he did. Okay. So he's still around kicking it. Good deal. As far as I can tell, I am still alive. Barely holding on there. But String Bean was he's a good guy. He'd pop in here. The shower stream. Did I miss that? 107. That does suck. It's about 92-ish here. And then we got some pretty big thunderstorms. So probably would have been good for your business. Not good for mine. Are you still cooking on the Snap-on stuff? Because I got a lot of people on that. That's crazy, man. Stay safe. Although people seem very comfortable with tornadoes these days. Oh, yeah, the humidity was just, it's still thicker than whatever. I use a Snap-on pizza oven. Hell yeah. Nicely done. Traeger grills, do you like those? I know you like cooking up some meat. I do remember you cooking a lot of steaks and whatnot. Or 84-inch Epics just packed with tools now. Just don't even have the time to go on the truck. Does that mean business is just that good? Just keeping you busy. 84-inch Epics, that's nice. And you run what? I think you had Toyota pickup trucks? Tundras? Oh, yeah, the popcorn machine. Dude, that is crazy. I just want to say, though, congratulations. That's awesome. That truly is awesome. That's, you know, I know it's probably a pain in the butt, but man, that is living the dream. My dream. Damn it. That's terrible, man. Trailer probably ranks in Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana have major contracts with all cities, utility companies, plus all residential. Heck yeah, brother. Um, Time off from work to throw our annual 4th of July all day, all night party. Second only to Christmas around here. Heck yeah, brother. Cheers on that. I don't like the smaller Traeger grill, but bought the real expensive one. It does a lot better. Thermostat didn't work very good in the cheap one. Gotcha. It's important to have one of those that works, especially when you're cooking. How do y'all think about the de- deck? I'm bad at abbreviations. I think there's a snappy hot dog roller machine too. Yes, yes, I remember that as well. I remember when my area was hit, I lost a tree and no power for 5 days. That stinks. We usually get about 25 to 30,000 email hits an hour in a 3-state area. Yeah, I'm very busy. Deck systems for your truck. I've never used one, but I think it could be beneficial for you. Um, Especially with trucks, crawling in the back, grabbing stuff out. I mean, if you just had like a roll system come out, that's the hardest thing about, maintenance handyman guys. What's the best storage solution? Um, I think like if you got like a decked system with a cap that had side storage on it and then a roof rack, I think that would be the ideal setup. I got one of them new Broncos right now. Heck yeah. With some major investors with payroll, but it all works out in the end. Right now, payroll's way north of 500,000 a week. Good deal, man. So yeah, retired ambulances. My dog jumped my keyboard and hit send. Dude, you have conquered the tree world. Killing it, Dick. Killing it. I like it. I like hearing stories like that. You use retired ambulances. You can use those as Grumman or whatever trucks. Um, all depends on the areas you work too. Doing handyman work and whatnot. Is it like city work where you got park stuff? So uh, you got to take all those factors, or at least I do, take a lot of that into account. But I know James has a truck, and the deck system, they work very good. Nice. There you go. See? Dick's got a lot going on, brother. He's just killing it with that tree business. Um, Hold on. Why does this always happen? All right, sorry about that. Yeah, especially in emergencies. Me personally, I like keeping my stuff organized and know where everything's at, and it just saves you time and effort. And then also, you take the time to put it back in the right spots so you could bam, 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 go, go, go. So, what about everyone else? Any other big 4th of July plans? Working, doing whatever? I think I just get the 4th off. Sucks it's on a Tuesday, but I don't know. I took Monday off. It's a good idea. Have a food truck, feed your guys. I never find stuff when it's where it should be. My van gets messy from time to time and I still can find stuff, but uh, you know, have a night like now. Good for you. Where do you see my next move? We've got an order in 450. Bucket trucks going to start pushing North Kansas, Illinois, Indiana, hitting that whole Tornado Alley there. 4-day weekend, going to the beach. Heck yeah. Enjoy it, James. Have a drink for me, or like 20, per day. I might have a sneeze coming here. I don't know. We're good. I think we got past the sneeze zone. Um, so probably a lot of tree lines and stuff. Up here, that would be like Asplunda. Um, and then what you do is you sell your company for a shit ton of money and then retire, is what I would do once you get all that built up. Go to one of the bigger companies, or I'm sure they'll come to you, sell it, and then do your own little thing for a few more years and go off into the sunset. Actually, right now we have was all over here too. Yeah, it's a big company. I have a buddy that started a tree service that, got fairly big, and he sold it to them. I believe it was them. There's also a company by me from Missouri, right? And they're doing work in my area, tree lines and stuff. Which I thought was a bit odd, but not really. What's BW's doing for 4th of July? Buying tools? They're going to be sales? You're just going to go out, buy everything up? It truly is. I mean, they the work they do too, man, just getting out there like right after storms, during storms, you know. I understand like a lot of the grid can be controlled from like a room, but still I think 90% of the time they need people out there doing stuff. Excuse me. Dude, I wish I could do that, Dave. I hope you do, and then just let me know how it was, because till the kids get out of the house, that won't happen. But you've been there, done that, so well earned. Well, maybe next Monday. Got a ton of work to do at home. I took Saturday off, Sunday and Monday, or yeah, I remember. Have the 4th off. Good for you. Good. Get stuff done. That's what I'll be doing also. And then drinking beer, setting off fireworks, maybe hop on a live stream. Definitely will probably do one next Monday. And yeah, we'll keep this going. I enjoy these Monday night live streams. I enjoy the people that come in here. I think it's a fun time. Plus, I feel a little more at home now with the signage. And if this camera, I mean, I love it, but the 4K is great. But it gets annoying and stuff. Anyways, I think my tiredness is picking up here. I think I'm gonna hop off. We'll do this next Monday. I was supposed to do tool test Tuesday. Might get moved to Thursday. I have some videos gonna be coming out. But I've been working on some stuff with them, so we'll see what happens. But I gotta go into work, and just another day, You guys all have a great night, safe night. Me again, Dave. If you're drinking beer, please have a few for me. James Mall, BW, Dick Skinner, ABD, Chem Spore, Mike, Jamie. I said Dano's, right? Dano, SLR, Pete's Workshop, Turnings by Turner, Construction, Cronies. James Mall with the $10 hauler. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Have a great night, everyone. I'll see you around. If I don't see you on the live before the 4th of July, enjoy it and do it safely. But I'm sure I will. And I will probably be having beers the next time I do a live just for fun. But anyways, guys, I do appreciate it. Thank you again for the $10 hauler there, James. Highly appreciated. And I'll catch up with you guys later. Back to phones and computers. I'll keep watching though. It was fun to chat. All right. Have a good night, guys. Thank you again. I appreciate everything. Later.